Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 24,030, and of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and you know it, I know it, make sure you ring that bell. So you may notice something different today. And we're going to talk about that after we kind of do our daily list of things first. So let's see here. Yep, we got to level up the hero. And I think I've decided to just leave the 2 days off of Adrian. We all know it happened. I think it's cleaner that way. We'll summon some gear. And it's a new week. And we'll go ahead and portalize Portal. This will be a quick one. And once we kind of complete all this, we're going to have a little bit of a discussion about the changes that have happened. Well, let's get this done first. There's a few other things. Alright, that's done. Okay. I believe the weekly should be mostly done, too. But, I mean, no. There's nothing to do. Mostly started, I guess, is better. And 105, 1005 King's Ruin ones. So let's go ahead and purchase some wolf sweeps. Okay, that's done. King's Ruin has obviously been ruined. I forgot to use these. That's a terrible roll. King's Ruin is going to be interesting tomorrow. And again, we're going to talk about why. And there's quite... I don't even know how... Really wish there was another way to do the zoom. Alright, so let's go ahead and sweep the lightning. Yeah, no. Let's go dismantle first. That's one. And that's two. Okay, now... Oh, we can... Okay, well, I guess we'll try that today. Maybe. Yeah, we'll try it today, I guess. It'll give us some cleanup, maybe. There we go. Okay. So that's done. And the Archer Store has been purchased. Astrology. We will astrologize. And that's done, and it's finally time to purchase some heroes. So all that said though, how are you doing today? I do hope everything is going well for you. Obviously, everything's going great here. And in a moment after we upgrade Marion, we're going to talk about the changes. I'm sure you've noticed the... Oops, there was... Oh, I didn't miss Lucas at least. I have no doubt that you've noticed that the formation has changed. And there's been a couple other changes too. And once, like I said, once we finish up Marion's artifacts, which is where we're headed next, we will talk about all the changes, and I'll even give you some gameplay, the demo of why the changes happened. So one of the things I wanted to do is we're going to see if this is right. Is your oh, that was okay, so it didn't take too much. Okay, it took us 3 items, that's fine. Okay, now we have a book. In 1925, we can dismantle that. And yes, okay, so we're gonna see how this kind of shakes out. Don't need to awaken the ring yet. We do need to. We got a bunch of blues today, which is good. So that's good. Yeah, somebody in the comments mentioned that a 3-star would dismantle like that, so thank you very much. So now we can get rid of that extra 75 that's just hanging around and dodge. You know what? Dodge this. So now we won't really have any extra crystal. Like, we're going to have extra crystals from time to time, but nothing like we used to. Assuming I don't mess it up. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to go... I think we're going to go all the... We're going to go to 47 for the ring. Just because we're already here, so why not? Get the double. Yep, there we go. And this... And crit damage, that's what I like to see. I don't know what was going on with my voice there, but I got suddenly congested out of nowhere. And my voice weakened, which I do not like. Very strange. Sometimes it happens, like I'll just be sitting here normally, and then I'll start talking, and then I'll get congested, and I don't know what's up with that. There we go. And so this will be that. And crit damage again. So now we have 2,000 left over. This is going to be kind of interesting. Okay. Now we can dismantle. And we're going to have to dismantle 5. Okay, yeah, we'll just burn it down like this. And ignore defense penetration. So obviously the rest will just go into the orb here, and we have 900 left. So we will just have a little bit of burn down with that. So we get it down to 0. So there we go. Clean some stuff up. Are you kidding me? 137.99 million and 323,655 crit damage. So now that we've kind of completed everything, we will go into what has changed. So as you noticed, I pulled all the warriors off the board and I changed this. A lot of people ask me, like, why do you only run 5 for whatever warriors? They get in the way for farming. That's the reality. If they're stunning stuff, it's over there, they're in the way. You don't want that happening when you're farming. You want farming to be as fast as possible. So in the comments, somebody was like, I see you still farm. Probably the best thing to farm is soul stones, even though farming... Like, to be fair, at my stage of the game, they're right, I could not farm. They said they quit farming, and I really don't blame them. But they were like, well, why don't you farm something like 2,400? I tried 2,400, and I'll explain what the problem is once we do this. So this goes pretty well. This is pretty smooth. No real problems here. The problem is, why I can't do 2,400 is not these guys, but the boss. Now you'll notice that it does take a little bit longer. But because of the boss, I can only do 2,200 because he has so much more health than everything else. This is about... We'll do another one. This is about 30 seconds, I want to say. Usually it's about 25 seconds for the old one. Like, a normal stage, if you do it perfectly, is about 20 seconds. And so this stage is a little bit longer. I think it's around 30, 32 seconds. But the payout is about quite a bit more, so it ends up being worth it anyways. And obviously, as we get stronger, it'll be better. But the only problem with this stage is this guy. So you notice everything runs to the castle. There's this one guy that gets down here at the bottom that gets finished off. And then Marion she can just actually just DPS him down. And we get quite a lot more in terms of rewards. I will say it's very hard for one hero to farm well. Because what happened in other stages is Marion would miss. She would miss some of the monsters, and then it just put everything into chaos. But whatever, that's the change. That's why we changed it. That's why I don't run Warriors. I'm gonna probably have to make a bookmark for this video when I put it up, because I get so many questions about my formation, and this is all about farming. And the reality is, for King's Ruin, it doesn't, like, I don't need Warriors. They don't do any damage. Look who does my damage. When Marion's doing 99% of your damage, like having Vincent on the field or not, that doesn't matter. He's just there to be there. I will say that this is probably going to be a less fun formation, but the reality is, like, as you saw everything running to the castle, it groups up nice for Marion to kill it. When you start having Warriors on the board, instead of everything getting... And that's why I also had to pull Xavier and Adrian. Because when you have them on the board, they start moving, like, stuff doesn't group up nicely. It doesn't, like... And Marion Special just perfectly aligns with the front of the castle, except for this bottom corner down here. So when you take all that into consideration, and it's just because the castle curves a little bit sharper than hers does. So the ones that get right down here are just out of the range. So when you look at it like this, it's just, this is just so much better. We're going to get more stuff, which means more castle levels and stuff like that. So that's the reason for the change. And obviously, as Marion levels, it'll get a little bit faster too, because she'll be able to kill the boss faster. But, that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.